gentlemen, welcome back. We are here at the May leg of the Hearthstone tournament of Mobile Esports Arena organized by BrenPro. I'm Excelsior PH and with me is
And
we're going to watch the tournament. This leg is going to feature zadkiel and IamTheTable.
another top 8 match.
Yeah, another top 8 match is I'm sure you've heard of zadkiel in the previous matches. zadkiel actually won some tournaments a while back. IamTheTable actually was top 3 in the previous MeSA Invitationals, and he was the our Philippine representative for WESG.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what happened. Do you know what happened in the WESG?
He didn't qualify for the bracket stage.
Yeah.
So he ended up top 12, 11, 12.
Yeah. But that's good enough because and that's the place where Stas got his 7.5 M.
Yep.
Right? And he almost got there. But we're just going to see a lot of plays from different deck types. zadkiel is carrying
Is carrying Ad Paladin,
and
Shadowwalk Shaman, and the Control Mage.
yeah, the control mage. So the control mage, I'm not seeing a bunch of control mages in the ladder because in the first parts of the ladder after the nerf, control mage was very good against Q-block, the later versions of the non-modified Q-blocks.
Yep.
And the taunt druids, right? Because
They're playing guys.
Polymorph is very bad for witching arm. And okay, we're in the game, and we're seeing the Shadowwalk Shaman by zadkiel, and IamTheTable's
Quest
Priest. And this Quest Priest is
super slow.
Yeah, super
against
slow.
a super slow deck too.
But
I think the priest would be the one in beatdown.
yeah. For the beatdown, it's going to be the priest, but in the long game,
In the long run, it would be the other way around.
yeah, it's the Shadowwalk Shaman that's going to carry the game if he has all the combinations that are going to be present in the game. So that's the plated beetle. So what's important in the Quest Priest, Enli?
Just just get the quest done before turn 10.
Yes.
But this matchup is in favor for the Shadowwalk
Yeah,
Shaman.
Shadowwalk Shaman. Because he doesn't have removals for like the mana tide totem, except I would have used the lifesteal there, the Spirit Lash, just to remove the. I guess he slowed down. He saw it.
Because he think he misplayed.
Yeah, he slowed
I should
down.
change my play.
Yeah, and he slowed down. He actually saw that. Oh, that was Spirit Lash.
Yeah, I have a clear 4 mana tide totem.
But you know, it happens, guys. Don't
rush things.
Don't rush your plays. Don't click and turn prematurely. There's Zola the Gorgon. Zola the Gorgon is important in this deck because when you have Amara,
Yep.
yeah, you have to use Zola to get the copy.
And so you can play Amara for the second time.
Yes, it's like a super.
Reno.
It's like a 2 times the Reno, but plus
It's
10.
on 40 health.
Plus 10, yeah, 40 health. And sometimes some players use the Pandaren Brewmaster
just to bounce it back again.
to bounce it back again. And those plated beetles are going to give armor to IamTheTable, but that armor is not going to be useful in the next game. Okay, so I thought he was going to clear again.
Yeah.
Because you have to go face here, right?
Yep.
If
It
you're
needs to be the beatdown.
you have to attack and attack, but it's going to be the other way around because look at the zadkiel's hand. He has all the clears. If IamTheTable has a full board, he can actually. He's going to just trade. Just heal all his minions, his precious minions. But he has Primordial Drake to clear the board later in the game. And I actually don't play in my Shadowwalk Shaman Firefly, but this type of Shadowwalk Shaman is more of the board heavy.
Yep, value oriented for the board.
Yeah, and
he also plays Keleset. This is the first time I'm seeing Shadowwalk Shaman that plays Keleset.
Yeah. But I saw like this version in the streamers like
Okay.
Savage or Thais, they were using this version like and also Kibler in some point because the Keleseth,
Will bounce
the battle cry activates again
and again.
and again and again. But the problem with this type of Shadowwalk Shaman is that the Kalimos is very counterintuitive and counterproductive in
Unless
the
you
end. Yeah.
take the 6 damage to the face.
But the problem is it's randomly activated.
Okay, okay. The choices?
Yes, the choices. It's randomly activated in the end when Shadowwalk Shaman, when the Shadowwalk activates the battle cry. So, for example, if you get the one that summons all the
The one ones?
yeah, all the one ones, then it's going to be very problematic for you. So it is a full board, almost a full board for zadkiel. He freezes the Rotten Apple Bomb, and he's thinking, should I?
You almost did.
Yeah, if I was on the table, I would have used Psychic Scream just to,
Just to
uh,
nullify the draws?
yeah, just to like get more, thicken the deck of
Yeah.
zadkiel. So what are the choices? The choices here could be deal 3 damage to all minions, attack space with 6 damage, health, 12 health
12 health.
to yourself, and fill the board with 1/1 elementals.
The earth. That's earth, fire, water, and lightning.
Earth, fire, water, lightning. Yeah, I think. And there's the DK from IamTheTable. He could now beat down zadkiel's health 2 health at a time with his ping.
Plus, there's Alexstrasza on his hand.
Ooh, Alexstrasza. But I'm not sure. But let me check if he's carrying the...
Mind Blast.
No, no Mind Blast here. So Alexstrasza would be very helpful in this... yeah, he should, right?
Yep.
Next turn should be an Alexstrasza turn just to hurry up. But the problem is there's a Kalimos.
And there's a Healing Rain.
Healing Rain. So... yeah, but you should be aggressive. Yeah,
Yep.
because he's going to have Amara later, and there you go. He's hovering over Alexstrasza, and Alexstrasza is going to have he's going to be present in the board, and the 15 health goes down for
To 16.
zadkiel. 16, yeah, with the armor.
So zadkiel choice now is to play Volcano or maybe Hex. That's a Hex target,
Yeah.
Alexstrasza. Then Healing Rain.
Yeah, Healing Rain, and just to be safe, Healing Rain. About a bit later, it could be Life Drinker, but you know, it's not yet there. So we're looking at zadkiel. Zadkiel is actually thinking of using the hex towards the Alexstrasza of IamTheTable.
That's the most obvious decision he should make here in this turn.
Yeah. And
But he didn't do it.
yeah. Oh, it's
It's
going to be
Volcano.
Volcano. Okay, that's good. That's good. Any way you can remove the Alexstrasza out of the board is a good turn. So this is going to be an aggressive turn for IamTheTable. He can Life Drinker, yeah, Life Drinker, and then ping again, ping again, ping. Just keep on pinging.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Now zadkiel
With
is
a ribbon of
relying on unstable evolution from the RNG of Hagasa. Maybe this would bring the aggressive side on his back. But IamTheTable has Psychic Scream. He has all the answer for the big minions that will came out. So I'm thinking that I am the table needs to answer that by Shadow, Word of Death, plus Bludgeoning, Talnos and Spirit Slash, or just combine with Ping. He may or he may not do it. Depends on the reads on Zadkiel's hand. So just clear it with the Ping and save the other cards for later. Now his quest is complete. He can play a mana next turn, but he doesn't need to rush it. So it's Zadkiel's turn now. This would be a slow match. This would take a while, because there's no clear lethal or pressure on board. Oh, Benedictus. I'm not sure if playing Benedictus now is useful for IamTheTable. This is a hard turn for control players. No. Hard turn for the players that not used to play control. So IamTheTable didn't respect the 1/4, the mana tide totem. Primordial Fuel now. Oh, he's also playing okay.
So that's a Benedictus from IamTheTable. Is it going to help him in the
Late game.
the late game? But, probably not, because he can use Hemet.
Yeah, Hemet is from Zadkiel's deck.
Yeah, from Zadkiel's deck, and it could thin out the deck. But yeah, right? Use Hemet and clear out all the large minions. The small minions
and
below 3, and get the Shudderwalk, right?
Yep.
And he can also get the Life Drinker, and it's going to be useful for him. Yeah, I think he has to use the Hemet.
What's the interaction with the Benedictus Battle Cry with?
Yeah, yes, he can use it again. He can, but the Hemet, it's going to be activated again.
Yeah, but so he'll be having a big,
yeah, he'll be having he'll have a huge deck, then Benedictus again. So it's going to be a huge deck at the first portions. Then
Hemet will cut it out.
We'll cut out the small minions. Oh no, the Grumble. So Hagatha is actually just okay here.
But she's on 9 health now.
Yeah, she has to use the he has to use the healing rain, right? And if you're he's careful. Come on, use the Hemet.
Make the play.
Hemet, please. Oh man, why?
That would be fun to watch.
Yeah, I would like to see Hemet play from IamTheTable, but IamTheTable is the type of person, or we call him Tyrone. Tyrone, yeah. Tyrone is very calculated in terms of
conservative.
Conservative in terms of his plays, but if you think about it, Hemet would be good because you have all your
small.
You have your. What are the small minions that could die? We could have Crystalline Oracle, Blood Mage, Loot Hoarder, Plague Beetle, Shadow Visions, Spirit Lash, Shadow Word Death, Twilight Skull, Zola. That's all.
Emmett's really a good.
Yeah, that's all.
Good play.
It's a good play, and what he doesn't know is that he doesn't have the Shudderwalk yet. So the Shudderwalk is already in the deck. In his own deck.
In their decks.
In their own decks. Okay, it's in IamTheTable's deck and in zadkiel's deck, but he doesn't know that.
Yep.
So that's why he's being a bit conservative in this
about
kind of play.
playing
Yeah.
Hemet.
So,
And it's really risky because that's Hemet.
but that's one for the memes, man.
Uh,
Well,
Because we know IamTheTable
yeah.
back then he played for the meme deck.
Yeah, for the memes. Go. I'm the table. I'm actually trying to contact you right now.
Let's channel the
Let's channel the Hammond. Or is he waiting for the life drinker?
maybe.
Maybe. He knows that Zadkiel already used one of the healing rains. And since it's open deck list, he knows that Kalamos is still there.
Yep.
Kalamos is kind of hard to activate in this kind of matchup because
As
Yeah.
you said earlier, it will ruin your shadow walk.
Yeah, but it froze. I think
The screen?
Yeah, the screen
Yep.
of Zadkiel froze.
Zadkiel.
But so he's now using
Like
the lightning storm just to clear out the board. Thankfully, it got 3 damage to the Saronite chain gang, but it's going to be a. It's delayed. I think this is delayed. This
Yep.
one, the one from Zadkiel's.
we're not seeing the hand of Zadkiel.
Zadkiel. The hand of Zadkiel is actually different from this one. So
We're not seeing the RNG
yeah, the RNG.
from Hagasa.
Yes. The Haggadas. Yeah. It's just being conservative, man. Just keeps on pinging and pinging and pinging. And going face to the ping. He can survive any damage
Yeah,
with
because
the Amara.
Because he can do it. Because the Amara plus Zola.
Yeah. He can do it. Yeah.
But
Oh no.
but
Okay.
play
Oh
it,
well.
please.
Please play the Hemet, please. We're channeling it to you. Play the Hemet. Play the Hemet. Go, man! Okay, so it's just going to be face for IamTheTable. Is going face, just pinging it. He doesn't have shadow visions right now. He doesn't have
Mind Blast.
the Mind Blast.
No Holy Fire. Just rely on ping.
Yeah, just rely on ping because Zadkiel actually has a few heals. He already used 1 healing rain. He can use the
Kalimos for heal.
He might have a another healing rain from any
From Hagasa.
Yeah, from Hagatha, from any minion that's summoned. But it's a conservative play. It can win him the game. Yeah,
But it will take a while.
It will take a while. But we're looking at the hand of Zadkiel, and
It's still not updated.
still not updated. We might see a play from Shutterwalk if Shutterwalk is already there, and he might actually beat down the health of IamTheTable, even though it's 40.
Yep.
That's the best win condition for this matchup. And
There
there's the
you go,
Shadowwalk.
Shadowwalk.
Go Shadowwalk. So did he use Grumble already?
Yep.
Yeah, he can. Oh, there it is. Oh no, Grumble. That's the game. if I'm playing against oh no. Oh no.
There's the light green.
If you have a Shutterwalk and you use Firefly, right? You can fill up your board with a lot of Fireflies. Oh no, of Flame Elementals. And each summon from the that's the problem. So why did you quit? What do you think?
Because he thinks he'll die because of the ping.
Yeah, but he had the life steal from the life drinker. I think the problem is we didn't see it,
Yep.
but it could have been the board could have been full.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it could have been full with a lot of
Small minions.
Yeah, small minions like Firefly, Flame Elemental, 1/2, and if you fill up the board with the Flame Elemental, when the Grumble Word Shaker Battle Cry works, There's no space.
Yep.
And all those Shutterbox are just gonna die. So what are the choices for IamTheTable? Since IamTheTable actually won this game with the Quest Priest,
Quest Priest,
the next decks that he can use are
Druid, and Warrior.
this Druid deck is actually super OTK-ish. It's super meme-ish. And,
Kind of a niche deck.
yeah, it's a meme-ish deck. Look, it's different because you have a charged Devil Sword. When you use Carnivorous Cube, it becomes a real charged minion.
Yeah,
Not
it
just-
nullifies the battle cry.
Yeah, it
effect.
nullifies the rush. It becomes a
Charge.
charged minion. I have this kind of deck. It's a different deck. It's an OTK deck.
Yep, I saw it last month.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
correct.
it's a Barnabas deck, and you use it to fill your boards with a lot of charged Devil Swords, but you have to activate it with a Deathwing.
Yep.
Yeah, right. You saw that. It's really nice. But zadkiel, knowing that he will fight against IamTheTable, he should use the control mage.
Because he has the he has the polymorphs.
Yeah, the polymorph. And instead of using the aggro type of paladin, the odd paladin, you should use it. Yeah, because this is a kind of control or
Yeah.
control and big. This call you call this
Big recruit.
big recruit
Warrior.
warrior. And there he is. I told you he's going to use the control mage because he knows either of these two decks can be fought or outvalued by the control mage.
Yeah.
And you see that Forge of Souls. Do you use Forge of Souls?
I'm not playing control decks.
Yeah, you sometimes I use Forge of Souls for I call this deck. I call my deck the Russian. Russian.
All rush.
All rush. I put I have a golden Black Hole Spire, so I put it there.
Mhm.
Just because it's I find it a waste if there's a gold Black Hole Spire anyway. I'm still finding that special deck that can work with the Black Hole Spire.
Maybe on the next expansion.
Oh, what I didn't realize here is that it's an even warrior. So it's going to be a Raven Familiar, and it's going to fight against a Warpath. A Warpath is not going to win against a Flame Strike. So what's nice about the Raven Familiar is that it thins your deck, and it
Provides you a card.
yeah, provides you a probable removal card. Look at that. To Stolen Defender. What are the choices?
We're not seeing the
Yeah,
choices.
you know what? The best choice for me in a Stolen Defender is another Stolen Defender.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
I
Just
call it
have a 1/4 bodying the board
Yeah.
and generates
another one
another
for
1/4.
it's like for me it's the best because it's you get more it's like infinite value.
Yep.
Yeah. And I call it Stoneception.
Stoneception.
Yeah. And this is probably going to be a turn. He has to use the Forge of Souls.
He'll keep coin for the Wool Cleaver.
Yeah. He doesn't have the Dead Man's Hand. Usually when you have these kinds of decks, I put in the Dead Man's Hand.
So for the infinite value.
Yeah, because when you have all those big minions, you should have a Dead Man's Hand just to provide value for your Wool Cleaver, because your Wool Cleaver could easily be removed.
Yes.
And when the Wool Cleaver gets removed, you don't have any ways aside from just playing it from your hand. And Wool Cleaver is very, very important in this deck because some of your big minions are the combination of the other minions. The recruit, what do you call this? The recruit mechanic is going to be important.
Is this the first time you saw even warrior?
I think it's the first time. And even in a tournament setting, I usually find odd warrior.
Odd warrior.
Odd warrior is very, very hard to just bring it on. So-
he can play it because
Yeah.
he knows that zadkiel has the high cost minions
Yes,
too.
high cost minions. But it's kind of a gamble because if you just bring it on, um, maybe he will have all high cost spells,
Spells.
or maybe he'll have high cost minions. So I don't actually use it that much because the meta's changed.
Mm.
So I did you see some of the plays by, I think it was Trump who mastered the Dead Man's Hand warrior.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
it's the Dead Man's Hand warrior. He had 100% until legend because
This
uh,
Postner.
previous expansion
Okay.
before the Year of the Raven. So um, this is what's good about the one cost hero power. It's two armor per turn,
Yes.
right? The next turn it's probably gem-studded golem.
Uh,
Just
he
protect-
he'll save coin for the Vow Cleaver. We
Yeah.
know it. Just for him to get the pressure and get the board.
But for me, I would coin Lich
Lich King.
yeah. I don't know. I don't
It
know.
depends.
Depends. Oh.
This will get played. Oh no,
Oh, no.
it won't be played.
Yeah, there's the Gem-Studded Golem from IamTheTable side. Gem-Studded Golem is just a taunt
No, no.
until you have 5 armor.
5 armor.
Yeah. You need to have 5 armor just to attack him from your board. And what is this two-headed Etin? It's like
A taunt minion
Yeah.
with 6. I mean 5/9.
and it's going to summon it, I think, because that's the most
Efficient
mana
way.
efficient. Yeah, mana efficient turn.
What to do?
Oh, where did it go?
What to do?
What?
Oh,
Ah,
it's
there it
the way.
is, the Furious Etin. Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's the oh no, the Woe Cleaver won't summon anything except for the Charged Devilsaur. And there's the Charged Devilsaur into the Etin, and it's not going to go face. Here's the problem with this deck. You don't have Dead Man's Hand.
Yeah. The minion will be gone in his deck.
Yeah, the minion will be gone in this deck. If you have Dead Man's Hand, you can summon all these big minions like Grommash, Lich
Lich
King,
King.
What to do?
again, of
What
course,
to
can be
do?
Geosculptor Yip. Now he won't be able to summon those. No, man, so bad. So next turn, you can actually use Grommash. Yeah, just to clear.
Just to clear
Just to clear.
everything. And he
Yeah.
has the board.
Yeah, he has to attack
mi-
the Etin
two boards.
with his weapon. Use Grommash to get it to 10 damage, and the Charged Devilsaur can attack the face, but he has to do it. Yeah, he has to do it now because he has no other.
There's no other choice.
There's no other choice. Geosculptor Yip is good. A good combination with the Bring It On. Turn 10, that would be good because you could summon 10.
Then
Oh, there's a. Oh,
another 5.
that's another Gem-Studded Golem. On his side, IamTheTable is just going to just go face with on the next turn if and only if.
And it's how many damage? 17 plus 5?
Yeah,
22?
that's if and only if
Blizzard was not played.
Blizzard or that
Sunwalker.
Meteor. Meteor. Oh, why did you play the Arcane Artificer? No, okay. That's
Maybe he'll play it later.
Oh, that's a good turn. Doomsayer. I would have used Doomsayer if the board was full, and I would combine it with Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Yeah. Oh no. What's the turn
What's
here,
the
man?
play here?
What's the play here? This is kind of hard.
So this is Charged Devilsaur.
Yes, this is another Charged Devilsaur. Oh,
Oh.
we have
there's
Primordial.
still
You
So
have,
there's another Drake
you have one Devilsaur and one Drake
remaining.
remaining. So that's all. I think so Grommash is gone. The only win conditions we have here
It's from
is
the Yip
from the Yip
and Lich King.
and Lich King. Yip and Lich King are the only ones here. So he doesn't have a full board clear like Brawl. I almost full board clear.
Oh, yeah.
A quote unquote board clear from Brawl. He doesn't have the charge or sudden genesis.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't play it that much.
So Blizzard Doomsayer now.
This is a good matchup against Control Mage. Control Mage has an advantage if the Control Mage.
And we know zadkiel knows how to play this.
Yeah. Go zadkiel. This one of the first times I've seen this bladed
The weapon. Bladed.
being played.
I have the golden copy of it
The golden copy
from the
from
rank 5
rank
chest.
5. Oh, rank 5 chest. This turn is going to be a primordial Drake turn. Weapon to the
Doomsayer.
Doomsayer.
Just to keep his board.
Yeah, it's going to be so nice. But they're going to be vulnerable against the flame strike of zadkiel. And looking at zadkiel's hand, he has a lot of big minions on board. On his hand.
If he plays Alana.
Yeah, Alana. Alana could be good if he clears the board. Alana's setup is very, very crucial. The setup is like this. You really have to have Doomsayer. You have to clear the board first, then you Alana.
Yes.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah, it's hard.
Plus, you should play everything with the high cost spells in
Yeah.
your hand. Because I think right now he will only summon
Yeah.
less 3.
Yeah, I think he's 3, yeah. 1, 2, yeah, 3. He used Meteor.
Blizzard.
Blizzard. He hasn't used Dragon's Fury, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No Dragon's Fury yet, so. Zadkiel's thinking really hard because he knows his enemy right now is very calculated. And is this going to be a good turn to Yip?
Not yet.
Not yet.
He needs to
I think he's baiting.
baiting a polymorph.
Yeah, he's baiting a polymorph. One of the good removals for Yip is Voodoo Doll, Meteor, Polymorph.
Come dance to my
Witchwood
song.
Piper is one of the best additions in
The control
Yeah,
deck
in the
to,
control
to
deck.
fetch your Doomsayers.
yeah, fetch your Doomsayers, fetch your Artificers. Now it just fetch Acolyte of Pain for additional draw. Okay, so is this going to be
Anti-magic. No, the 3 damage to
3 damage to the enemy? Yes, Death and
enemies.
Decay. Death and Decay, then he's going to use the Unidentified Shield.
and it's 10 mana.
Oh.
Total of 10 mana.
10 mana. That's a total of 10. No,
Or maybe he'll play Gen.
Again. He's not sure if Zadkiel has all the removal, so it can probably be played again. IamTheTable knows that Zadkiel already used one of the polymorphs, so he's not sure if the other polymorph can be is going to be played. So Gen is probably one of the best plays here, but you have to use the Blood Razor first, then Gen.
Just to
Yeah,
save
attack
1 health.
Yeah, attack Blood Razor, Gen. Are we calling it? Are we calling it? There you go. That's it. So Gen and Primordial Drake are going to bait one of the removals from Zadkiel. Zadkiel. Ooh, that's the Lich
Lich
King.
King.
That's going to be bait for Execute.
the Lich King. True.
Oh, no.
So it's Flame Strike.
Flame Strike. No. Okay, it can
the board
remove-
is clear, the board is
full
clear.
board clear. So it's going to be a turn for Alana.
Alana.
Alana. Oh no. Recruit. Gather your parties. Practically
Devil Sword.
useless. Useless now, right? Is it useless?
I think there's still
One more Devil Sword. But going to play it. There you go. It's going to be Yip turn.
Plus bring it on.
Bring it on. Oh. So what are the 10 cost mana minions?
12 Tyrantus.
Tyrantus.
Deathwing.
Oh, Sea Giant. Tyrantus, Deathwing, Sea Giant,
Plus the 8
Ultrasaur,
8 Hunter.
Everest. What What more?
I think that's all.
That's all. Ultrasaur is one of the good cards. 714.
Daughters
Yep.
of flame.
But the
the
best card
best
is
is
the
called
best
Tyrantus.
Tyrantus. But Tyrantus can easily be removed by
Voodoo.
Voodoo Doll. Yes. Zadkiel trying to scare IamTheTable, but IamTheTable is not gonna flinch
15.
with all these attacks to the face, and it's going to be Death and Decay. Oh my gosh! There's the Voodoo Doll. The Voodoo Doll can. Oh, that's
That's-
Emeris! Oh my gosh!
Another bad.
There's the Dragon's
RNG.
Fury. Okay.
Is there?
You
a
should
spell?
he should is there, yeah, he has one more spell. It's Blizzard. He's going to go attack all the big minions and use the Dragon's Fury. And that's the end of the
game.
win condition. Oh! Polymorph. The good thing he used the attack. IamTheTable doesn't have any more win conditions, right?
Yep. He
Uh,
should concede now.
He has Scorched Lord Garrosh. Oh yeah,
Won't
that's
deal,
it.
it won't deal
Yeah,
anything.
Could see. This is game.
How long is this match? I think it's. Is it longer than
Yeah.
the Shadowwalk Shaman versus Hunter?
The Shadowwalk was longer because Benedictus it happened.
Okay.
But Zadkiel is going to have a hard time in the next matches because let's say Zadkiel's deck, the Shadowwalk, can beat this.
Do not
Can beat this if he uses it properly.
Who wield it?
But this kind of Shadowwalk deck is very, very greedy in terms of early game. Early game and mid game. Because of the Keleseth, right? And he wants to use the Kalemos. I'm not.
I wonder how their match on previous round went.
Yeah, how they won.
How they
yeah,
won.
Yes. You notice if you noticed, he wasn't using Kalemos that much.
He,
Right,
he,
yeah,
he
he was-
hold it.
Yeah, you hold it because it might activate something that's not useful for you. Oh, there's the skulking guys from
But,
Zadkiel 7. It's not
but
fully-
it won't help.
it won't help because there's only
even cards.
Yeah, even cards. What's good? What's bad about this card? This weapon is that
This
you can't attack
attack
space.
base.
Yeah. No. You can't attack face, so you can only attack the 6. And there's an appearance of Scorched Lord Garrosh. Scorched Lord Garrosh. Ooh. It's not easy. Yeah.
This will just prolong the game.
Yeah, he's just prolonging the game. There's no more win condition. I think there's a win condition.
Fatigue.
Fatigue. Now there's a win condition on IamTheTable side. But he already reached the so if you remove the armor, you don't have you can't heal, you can't protect yourself from further damage. So
Yes.
he could win if he doesn't put on any minions on board for Zadkiel to transform into a water element.
Yes, that's true.
But Zadkiel has a Voodoo Doll.
The gates
Yep.
are open.
And
Zadkiel-
it will provide.
And there's Baron Geddon. Baron Geddon. Basically, if you have a full board and if the enemy has a full board, it's a full heal. It's like Reno.
Yes.
Reno for DK Jaina. Right? And there's the second shield. Deals straight shield, deals 5 damage and deals 5 armor. And what you're doing when you're using Bring It On is you're baiting a if Zadkiel is tracking IamTheTable's deck, I would use
Lextraza.
I would use Voodoo Doll.
Just to have a 3/6.
3/6, yeah.
I
I would
must
either use a
decide.
Voodoo Doll. I would use Voodoo Doll. Voodoo Doll just to have a 3/6 just to block the
That's true.
I bring
Alexstrasza
life.
should land later on.
yeah. And fatigue. You're going to get fatigued because you change your hero power. He could survive the whole ordeal if he didn't use a hero power yet. He should have used it a bit later. And that's one of the win conditions. But there's no dead man's hand.
But I think for I am the table, this is
GG.
this is a GG.
Yeah, this is GG. This is GG for I'm the Table. I'm Table, if you're listening. You should know that you should accept that this is a GG.
But most of the
Don't-
pro always play it
Yeah,
out until the end.
but the problem with this is that you already know. We know, and the enemy player already knows that there's an open deck list.
Yep.
And if that player is actively tracking all the cards in the deck, he would know that there's no more minions.
Maybe I am the table just wants us to be entertained
Yes.
and let the caster be tired.
Yes. Oh, he clears the board and yeah, and he's doing it. Voodoo Doll. That's the Voodoo Doll turn that we were talking about a while ago. I'm not sure if Dragon's Fury will have any activators. He couldn't clear this. Yeah. Brainstorm, Warpath, Warpath, Warpath.
I'm
Yeah.
almost out
It's
of
done.
cards.
It's done. Face, 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 face.
Will I am the table concede the game? Or
No, he's going to wait. Because when you're playing this deck, it's going to be rest time.
yeah, true.
If you're computing, are you computing? This is 38.
8.
37 the next turn. If you have Baron Geddon, you're going to use Baron Geddon.
I'm out
Oh!
of cards.
No, 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 no. No. Oh no. Yes, you have to use the Piper,
Piper polymorph.
Polymorph,
Yes.
and oh. Yes, he's going to use that first to bait out the Warpath. But yeah, it's 4 health. Yeah. And it's going
This
to
is why I don't like to play control
control.
decks.
It's too long. Warpath, Warpath, Warpath. There's no more execute. Job done. What this deck is lacking is Dead Man's Hand,
Yep.
right? Dead Man's Hand would
Would have saved him
yeah, from fatigue,
from
right?
fatigue and
Yeah.
having pressure with more minions.
Go, Witchwood Piper, Polymorph, yourself, and Ping. There you
That's-
go.
Then the game is sealed.
The game can still run, but he has to attack. Some attacking. Slam. If you slam, he could die about two turns.
Turns.
2 turns with the hero power.
But I am the table is ahead on the fatigue race.
Yeah. And he's going to be 5 on the next turn, right? Or 5 or 4. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just this round is just a rest round for them.
So
Rest
this
round.
this should be a rest round for us.
Yes. A worthy foe. And that's the conceit from IamTheTable. A very weird deck. The win condition is it comes from all the big minions on board.
And having a great value with it.
They're great value, but he doesn't. It's lacking Dead Man's Hand. Dead Man's Hand was very crucial. Dead Man's Hand is even. It's 2, right? It could work here. Bladed Gauntlet, I'm not sure.
If you're gonna play this deck,
Yes.
what will be the replacement for Dead Man's Hand? You'll cut.
I would. Dead Man's Hand has probably has no replacement.
I mean, you'll cut what? This deck,
I'll
if
cut
you-
the
you-
Bladed
if you'll
Gauntlet.
include it.
I'll cut 1 Bladed Gauntlet. Yep, 1 would have been good in this deck. And then, so what's left in Zadkiel's choices is going to be. Ooh, he's playing the Shutterbox Shaman again, and it's going to be
The warrior.
the war.
Again.
Okay, so if Zadkiel draws good here, and he doesn't use up his removals, like use up his Hex, and use up his other removals too early, then it's going to be Zadkiel's advantage.
Yes, that's because he just need to wait for the Yip, the Lich King to be answered
Yeah.
with Hex. That's the most pressure.
And look at that. He has the ooze. The ooze is actually very important in this game because that would cancel out your Woe Cleaver.
And
Right? That's what's important
That's
about
the
Deadman.
best card
Yeah,
against
that's the best card. Aside from Harrison Jones. Acidic Swampus is also considered, but Harrison Jones is very in value, of course. That's why it's a legendary.
Yeah, but
It's a classic.
it's clunky against those non-weapon based classes.
Yeah. If you know Enly, I had a game against a Shutterbox Shaman. He was carrying a Harrison Jones, and I was a Tess Graving rogue, and I had the Spectral Cutlass. Do you know Spectral Cutlass?
The one that didn't let your weapon
yeah,
remove if
it's you will get durability if you use the
other cards. Okay.
cards from other class. So what I made it so that it's going to be six durability, so that when he uses Shutterwalk, he's going to fatigue. So
for Harrison
that's
Jones. That's smart.
yeah, right. So that's what happened. So I just kept on using other classes decks. So I had Face Collector, I had Blink Fox, I had Hallucination. So I kept on, and then I activated Greymane again, and then I had
Another set of cards.
another set of cards. So, and then he became he was near fatigue, and my weapon was still
Alive.
full value because that's my second Spectral Cutlass. He already used the ooze in my first Cutlass, so that's my second one. So I was pretty sure he was not going to have another one. So yeah, it's a very memorable game for me. So, and that's one of the uses of what's this blade? Blade Gauntlet. Yeah, sure. Lifebreaker. Lifebreaker is one of the important cards. And look at that. That's
Damn,
one of my favorite cards in Shutterbox Shaman. Yeah, Hemet. Hemet's very good. Hemet is very good in this matchup. It's going to thin out all the
How many cards will be seen out?
so 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10,
So almost
12,
half.
14, 15, 16. 16 cards would be removed. Coin it out, man. Yeah, he's going to coin it out, man. Yeah, coin. Hemet! And there's Hemet the Jungle Hunter. Actually, I got Hemet the Jungle Hunter. What I do when I buy packs with my... I'm F2P. Majority of my is F2P, right? So, oh, there's the Gather Your Party and just summons a Primordial Drake.
Primordial Drake.
It's not that useful, man. So,
If it's become Lich King,
yeah, if it's Lich King or Geosculptor or Rotface. I use Rotface in this kind of deck. Rotface is very good here. It's a very RNG.
another value-oriented card.
Yeah, it's a RNG, so much RNG. And Isera, right?
Yes.
And what was I saying?
Your F2P.
F2P. What I buy usually in Thursdays I have around 400 gold, and I get the Tavern Brawl deck, the Tavern Brawl classic deck,
Okay.
the pack. Sorry, the pack. So I'm going to buy one kobold,
One of each.
one of each, and I usually get at least one epic from that whole
That 5 packs.
5 packs, and it's one I got two legendaries from one pack. From the Ongoro pack.
I haven't got 2 legendaries in a pack.
Really?
And from the 2 previous expansions,
Expansions.
I haven't got a golden legendary.
I already got 2, I think. I got the Black Hole, it's golden. That's why I'm not I'm not disenchanting the Black Hole. And I still want to find a deck that's very, very useful for Black Hole.
There
So-
should be up deck in
Yeah.
the next expansion.
Yeah.
I believe they will provide a good deck for it.
Yeah. But now the deck that I'm making for Black Hole, it's very it has so we're looking at Zadkiel. Zadkiel uses the Grumble World Shaker, bringing back the Hemet. But the Hemet, you don't have to use the Hemet if you don't want to. But it's going to be a big body. You can use Zola, right? If you don't have a a Grumble, a Zola plus the effect of a Samurai Change could work. But that would be full value. It would be 9 cost. If Zadkiel has a Hagatha, he should not use it now, right?
Yeah,
It would ruin the whole
this whole setup.
setup. So that's good Zola from Zadkiel. And there's the Wolf Cleaver, and there's the Zeus. He's hovering
He's
over the
hovering.
ooze. He's hovering over the ooze, and that's the Charged Devil Sword. It's ooze time. Come on, ooze.
He's
Ooze.
really waiting for it.
There's the ooze. No, yeah. Oh, ooze. There you go. Ooh, so nice. Oh no, you don't have to use the elemental. No.
Cause it ruins
Yeah,
again your
oh,
your
man.
Shadow Rock.
Oh, no. He already used the elemental before. That Firefly. And it ruined the whole Shadow Rock mechanic.
That's why he conceded earlier.
Yeah.
But we didn't
Did you see
see the
actual,
board, the
actual board? Oh,
So
no.
maybe the viewers are
They confused
are
why,
confused
why,
also.
why he quit. So it's probably that. It's the most logical reason why he quit. So would you attack face with your Charged Devil Sword? Yes.
yes. Because
know why?
you can clear.
You know why? You shouldn't clear. If I'm fighting against a Shadowwalk Shaman, I don't clear these kinds of cards.
Just to ruin the
Yeah.
Grumble.
Yeah, just to ruin when it grumbles. There's not enough space for the original card, which is the Shadowwalk. Turn 9 Shadowwalk. Yes, I told you. He should Shadowwalk now. It's useful. Go. Oh, I'm betting to you. Next turn. The next
that
turn.
Kalimos will ruin everything.
Kalimos will ruin everything. There's going to be a board of full 1/1 elementals, and then when he Shudderwalks, oh no, it's going to. Oh no, it's not going to return.
Caster Curse.
It's go. Look. He's greedy, man. He should have used the Shudderwalk. The Shudderwalk is it ensures you with the 1-cost Shudderwalk, and you can play around with the whole board.
Let's
see. Such greed. Okay. He's waiting for the Geosculptor to make an appearance. But the Shudderwalk is not going to be activated in the next turn because
Because of overload.
overload. Oh, it's going to be
Hex.
yeah,
Removal.
removal. Yeah, 8. He's going to have just 8 mana for his perusal, and Zadkiel is greedy. No. Would you use Bring It On here?
This curse has become our greatest strength.
I'm wondering how IamTheTable won with this deck. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's my question too.
This is the second life drinker, right? Yeah, it's the second life drinker. Okay, so if I was Zadkiel on that previous turn, I wouldn't have used my hero
No
power.
power.
No. It's I've played a lot of Shadow Walk Shaman before.
And hero power rule.
Yeah, if hero power rules the
setup.
mechanic. I would use the Hex. He would die. No Hagata. No Hagata, please. Hex! Go, Hex, man. Oh, no. He should use the Shadow Walk.
Because of
Yeah.
Life Drinker.
Yeah, he should use the Shadow Walk. Go. There's going to be 2 drinkers. Oh, no, don't. Why are you playing like this, man?
Maybe they're tired. Or they're not used to play this deck.
Yeah. Shadow Walk would... No. He's actually vulnerable to an OTK. No.
I
To
wonder.
getting his health down to low enough for
Charge the
a setup.
Frostmourne
Yeah.
or Devil Sword.
Yeah. Now, if he used that, he used Volcano, it's not going to be able to use
Shadow Walk again.
Shadow
on
Walk
the
on the next turn. No. Ah. Why use the hero power? Hero power is good actually for this turn.
It blocks
It blocks the
Frostmourne.
it blocks the Frostmourne. It blocks the Charged Devil Sword.
Playing control deck is really hard. It's not for me.
It's the time of the season. Actually,
No, but
Shadow Walk is now usable on the next turn. So we're going to see a Shadow Walk turn. He's being cautious. No, don't, man. Shadow Walk. But the problem with Shadow Walk is it can summon a
yeah, totem.
it can Zola the totem. Look. I'm calling it. It's going to be 1/1 elementals on the board. And they're going to return.
And zadkiel will concede.
And Zadia will concede. Here it goes! And there's no... Oh no! Oh no! No, the order is wrong. The order is wrong. Oh. There's no because there's no elemental
play.
beforehand. Okay. So no. This is dangerous for Zadkiel.
So
Yeah, Zadkiel is going to be cleared. He can be cleared. Right?
yep,
6
there's a
4, 4.
possible clear here
There's a possible clear, but
with slam.
slam. No. It won't clear. You can clear with the whole board, but you get them down to 4. But that won't save him. He has to sacrifice the Yip.
What now?
No, he doesn't have to sacrifice the Yip. He can slam. No. It's not enough. Warpath to 4. Slam. Wait, what's this shield? Gain 5 armor.
I think 15 armor
It's a 5 and gain more 10 or
or weapon. I'm not
Ah.
particularly sure about the images.
I think this is another golem. You summon a golem. Go Warpath, go man. He has to trade.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way he will win. Because look at this. Shadow Walk didn't go back. He has to trade because he has to remove all the Shadow Walks from the board. Shadow Walk didn't go back. And the win condition is now removed because of the greedy play of Zadkiel. That's why I don't play what do you call this? I don't play this
Flame
small,
elemental.
yeah, this flame elemental, this fire elemental, this firefly. In this deck because it ruins the whole thing.
If you were supposed to play the tournament, what decks are you going to
Right
use?
now, I'm going to play the control priest. Priest. I'm going to play one of the control mage.
So more on control.
Yeah, more on control. Because right now, the weaker the decks that are aggro, the aggro decks are kind of being shot because of the nerf. I would still play Spike Druid. Spike Druid is still good. It's untouched by the nerf.
It's just a delay.
Yeah, it delayed the 6th turn. So what are these shields? These are the ruined shields.
You're touching it, but you can see it.
It's dead. I told you. Zadkiel
So
gets beaten
that's
by IamTheTable.
So there's another misplay you could consider.
Yeah, but Zadkiel gets beaten by IamTheTable. IamTheTable only has the very special Druid deck. So we now see how he won using that
That warrior.
warrior deck. But the problem is it's more of the misplays of the other player and not you beating up the opponent.
Maybe that's his plan.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the other players during the tournament used to play against those kind of decks.
Yes. Because that's kind of a different deck from the decks that they see in the meta.
I must
Yeah, the ladder.
protect the wild.
So this is the kind of OTK, witching our Charged Devil Sword deck. This is I saw this twice in ladder, but they didn't.
They weren't able to
They weren't able to
combo.
to combo because I usually silence the Devil Sword, silence the cube or polymorph one of the Charged Devil Swords. Because it's because when you polymorph the Charged Devil Sword, there is a 50-50 chance if the other Devil Sword dies normally. There's 50-50 chance
The
it's going to be the sheep.
Yep.
Right? So Zadkiel is still playing the Shadowwalk Shaman, but the Shadowwalk Shaman is look at that board. Look at that hand. I wouldn't keep the Shadowwalk or the Calamos. I would keep the Acolyte of Pain. But let's see which ones he kept. So did he? Oh, he kept it. He kept the
All the three.
Yeah, he kept the 2 of the combinations for the finisher. Oh, he has
he has the
third. He has the 2. The 2. I'm only counting Shadowwalk
Shadowwalk
and
plus Grumble.
Grumble. He needs Life Drinker and needs Iron Knight. Those are all the cards. You only need 4 cards to win with the Shadowwalk Shaman.
I haven't played any Shadowwalk Shaman.
Oh,
Although I have the cards, I think.
yeah. But I don't even play Acolyte because Acolyte you need damage to activate the draw. And sometimes some of the players just remove it by using the using Doomsayer, using removal cards that don't damage. That's one of my favorite cards in the this Oaken Summons. Oaken summons the Golem, the Hardwood Golem, and
It provides you armor.
and it gives the Golem enough armor to attack. Right? And there's the Saronite Chain Gang. Saronite Chain Gang is one of the combinations that's important. So we might see a win from Zadkiel if he
Drew
uses-
Life Drinker.
Yeah, he needs one more Life Drinker. He can Grumble next turn actually. Yes, you don't have to have any cards on board, but you. Oh, okay. You can Grumble on the next turns. The next
So what would be the next possible play for him since he overloaded for 2?
He's just going to Hero Power. Hero Power and maybe Life Drinker if it's draw.
Let's bless him with Life Drinker.
Life Drinker. No.
Oh no.
No. So it's just going to be yeah, you can Calamos because what they did with the nerf is that the order is different now. It's going to be even if you summon Saronite before Grumble, it might be jumbled. Before what I noticed is that it summons if you summon Saronite then Grumble, it's going to be Saronite then Grumble.
So it's sequential.
Yeah, it's going to be
before.
sequential, but now they changed it. I think I'm someone correct me if I'm wrong. But before, Murmuring Elemental was a staple in the
Shadow Walk.
Shadowwalk Shaman because if you double the Battle Cry from the Shadowwalk, you'll get double the chances to get Saronite before Grumble.
True.
Right? But it maxed out into 20 Battle Cries.
Battle Cries. So it's a soft nerf.
Yeah. That's why we see a lot of players using Shadowwalk Shaman, especially in this tournament. And you have the combinations from IamTheTable side. You have the cube, you have the faceless manipulator,
And Naturalize.
naturalize, and the coin. Coin is very important. Coin. If you summon the Charged Devilsaur, and you use the Grumble already, so that's good. If you have the Charged Devilsaur, and you have full 10 mana, if it survives, you can use it actually. So, what's the turn for? It's a golden copy, okay.
It's Gola.
It's good. It's good. It's good. But for it to work, for the combination to work, you need to have a blank board. A blank board. So what's the turn here?
Double swipe.
Double swipe. Double swipe is good. Ooh. Ooh. Naturalize. It's going to naturalize.
For overdraw.
It's going to naturalize. What is it? Overdraw. That's
Yeah,
5 and
overdraw.
9. Overdraw 1 and 2. Two cards.
With the
With the draw.
draw.
2 cards. But what he doesn't know is that he has the full combination. Oh, he's going to use the greater Jasper Spellstone. You know, my best counter for Shadowwalk Shaman is Fiendlock. It's one of my favorite theory crafts.
So you really like to theorycraft and do
Yeah.
some experiments with it.
Yes, because that's one of the enjoyments that you can have with Hearthstone is that there are a lot of iterations of the decks, a lot of iterations and combinations with the cards that you can use, especially if it's the later part of the year, where
There's all the possible cards to be used.
yes, there's a lot of expansions. There's 3 expansions for the year, all out, and you just have there's the 1/1s that we were talking about a while
That's
ago.
one of the cutest artwork.
Yeah. For me, the cutest artwork is Penguin. The Penguin.
Yeah, I think they're when was Kalimos released? KFT?
Kalemos, Frozen Throne, I think. No.
Penguin is on KFT, right?
Penguin is on KFT, but Kalemos was in.
So in KFT the cutest card is the penguin on Angora. That 1/1
The 1/1.
summoned by Kalimos.
1/1 summoned by Kalemos.
This expansion, what's the most cutest card?
Not sure. What are the cards that are imported? I think Vicious Scale Hide. Oh, and he summons the Devilsaur and trades it with the Grumble.
So there's would be a Witching Hour turn for him.
Yeah, it's going to be Witching Hour, Carnivorous Cube. Oh, but it's going to be blocked. By,
Double black.
Double block. And no, that's overkill, man. Overkill. I would have kept the glacial shard for any big minions that could have been summoned, just to block off 7 damage. Witching R. No. It's not going to work. This is not going to work. This combination is fully blocked. Witching R.
But there's no other
play.
for
Carnivorous
I am
Cube.
the table.
Then you have the naturalize, because there's there's a big
Hex.
chance that there's going to be Hex on the enemy side. And that's why I use this combination using the quest. Barnabas is so easy to activate now. You have the First Disciple. You have
Disciple
the
is the 4 mana 5/1.
4 mana 5/1. You have the Weaver. Spirit Weaver, I think. It's 5/3. Choose one. +3/+3 to all minions on the board. Or deal 3 damage to all
okay.
minions. And you have Harrison. Those are all the cards that you need. You can even use the Muck Rush. The D8. Summon 2 Mucklings for your
Okay.
for your opponent. Right, so it's, I don't know. That's not useful. That's 3/8. That's 3/8. So that's one of the Hex. That's the second Hex. And if you kill one of the Hexes, is going to be 50% summoned for. You have to use
Yes.
the Primordial, man.
Just to make it 33%.
Yeah, to make it 30%. What a misplay for zadkiel. Man. It's going to be an ultimate UI turn for me. UI face. But Charged Devilsaur is already there. Oh no.
And how many cards left on their deck? I think it's already thin.
Yeah. It's already thin.
Very thin.
It's very thin, but the 50-50 chance right now. Oh, okay. It's good enough. He has to kill the. Yeah, there you go. zadkiel is already taking his time. He can finish this. He can finish this right now.
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh, he's
Almost
fatigued.
out of time.
Fatigue, man. It's a fatigue.
So
okay.
we'll be seeing our first best of 5.
Yeah,
Game
best of
first
5. It's
game
going to
5.
be 2-2. This is bad. Since the Hex, there are 2 frogs, 2 taunt frogs, and the probability is going to be frog. You know why it's going
I
to be
believe in I
you know
am
why,
the table.
You know why it's going to be frog? He's not using the emotes.
Emotes activated.
Yeah, emote, then emote again, then use your witching R.
That's the ritual.
That's a ritual. You have to use it. He's
Increasing the chance.
increasing the chances by this one. But it's not going to be enough because the full damage of the combo is going to be 14. Right?
Yeah.
It's going to be 21. 21. Yeah.
True with the
So it's your witching R, go face. There you go. There's another Shadow Knight Grumble, and there's going to be another Shadow Walk, and it's going to be GG for IamTheTable.
And now it's official. We have game 5.
We have game 5, and game 5 is going to comprise the first aggro deck from this match from zadkiel, and it's going to be this deck. So for that matchup, I see the rest out there.
Depends really on how fast will that deal damage to IamTheTable.
Yeah. There's wild growth. Oh no. But the burst here is very good. It's 21 damage. And the problem with this deck is that it just relies on the attacks of the other minions, the low cost minions. It's not going to be enough for a control deck. Do you count control deck like do you count Shadowwalk Shaman as a control deck? Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat control deck. You have to control the deck to get to the win condition.
Yep.
Right?
Until the Shadow Walk.
Hey, go man. You're winning. What? What's happening right now? Is AFK? Is AFK? Yeah.
IamTheTable is resting.
zadkiel is IamTheTable is resting because it's a long game, and there are a lot of plays here, and we're looking at is there any updates on the Is there any updates on the from the Twitch? Oh, Kappa Kappa Kappa.
Delayed little BM. I don't know if this is the
Delayed
recent.
little VM. It's delayed. This is the delayed Twitch response. But
But they're on the game for sure.
yeah, of course. But this oh no. This is actually they're just resting. They're resting on air, and Zadkiel already has how many Shutterwalks? Four
Four.
Shutterwalks. One cost Shutterwalks on the on his hand. Naturalize is going to make an appearance. It's not going to be because Zadkiel already has one life breaker. There's a second life breaker, but one life breaker is enough to finish this game. Just going to
So it's not yet finished
yeah, he's just going to keep on summoning and summoning.
until the game is
Yeah, just keep on summoning. What does Sherlock say again? My claws that bite, my jaws attach.
I'm not I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I only fought Shadow of Shaman less than
Right?
times.
Oh really?
And I was comboed by one
Yeah.
during the pre-nerf,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure about his voice.
Post nerf, I'm actually using it right now because I realized Taunt Druid is not getting anywhere right now, and I said I want to get fast matches. I accelerated the matches with using Emmett. Emmett's very useful in this deck because it gives you it thins out your deck.
Almost happened.
Yeah, almost half, or usually I get around 6 to 8 cards left. And in 6 turns, I can finish the game. That's why when I see Helen, let's keep Helen.
I think I've been facing this list, but I'm playing even room. I can lethal them from my hand before turn 10. The pet,
Against this one.
yeah, the petals hits hard for damage petal.
Oh. But this deck is very weak against the aggro mage. And some in the version of Odd Paladin. Look at that. Claws, attach.
Is this a 30 minutes?
Yeah. It's already fixed. You get the maximum 20 battle cries. The animation of Life Breaker is very fast now. But
So this is already a win for Mr. Because
yeah.
the graphics is not, I mean the green colors.
No, it's a win for him because
There's nothing to do.
nothing to do. And oh, it's going to oh.
Life for him, 50
That's how
50%,
much? Wait,
right?
wait. It's not going to be activated.
Yeah. You lost the natural earlier.
It's going to be activated if it's going to be 21 damage. Yes, total of 20. But there's still like enough, not enough, man.
If I on the I am the table side,
Yeah, yeah.
if I'm playing in I am the table side now, I conceded earlier.
Yeah, I considered a while ago.
I think
Yeah.
10 turns ago.
Yeah, yeah. I conceded 9 Shutterwalks ago.
Well played.
So there's a
I
game
can
5,
see.
guys.
This is the
Okay.
first time
Game 5.
we're seeing game 5 on
The game 5. There's going to be a game 5 between Zadkiel and IamTheTable. IamTheTable losing to Zadkiel Shutterwalk Shaman Shed, and we're going to see the odd paladin from Zadkiel's side, and we're going to see this sort of OTK setup from IamTheTable's side. This is going to be what's your prediction for this match?
if I am the table can draw Oaken Summons,
Yes.
it's a win for you.
For me, it's going to be a win for Zadkiel. Zadkiel's board renewal is going to be they know how to play around the other players' cards, and we'll see. We'll see if it's going to be if there's not going to be any misplays.
I must
Oaken
protect
summons,
the
double.
Double Oaken summons. Oh my gosh. Remove the cube. Double Oaken summons. Keep Lost in the Jungle. Level up. Keep level up. Do you keep?
I won't keep level
Yeah,
up
don't
here.
keep level up because level up has from my from the statistics I've read, it's going to be 50% lesser. Keeping level up on the mulligan has a 50% win rate compared to the 67 or 70% win rate from the other
Other cards.
other mulligans. So this is the if you're watching this, you're watching the May Hearthstone tournament. This is one of the top 8 matches between zadkiel and IamTheTable, and we're going to Game 5 with Odd Paladin versus the Druid of IamTheTable, comprising of the Charged Devilosaur and Witching R. And the Charged Devilosaur combination is not going to be blocked, right?
Yep.
It's not going to be blocked by this cards by zadkiel.
Unless there's a level up.
Level up, yes. Yes, there's a level up, and we're now seeing the Corridor Keeper making another appearance. This is important in this deck because there are a lot of minions that could die early, and each minion that dies discounts the Corridor Keeper. But the Corridor Keeper just got nerfed this month, right? It got nerfed to 2-5.
Think about it, if it's still on 5-5 state.
Yeah. If it's on 5-5, it's going to be super strong, especially now with Odd Paladin. And it used to be stronger with the Evolved Shaman. Remember?
Yes. Because of free.
Free 8 or 9,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Free
Yes,
8 or
yes.
9. If you have if you use DK with Corridor Keeper, you get a 9. If you use Evolve, you get an 8. So it's going to be Oaken Summon's turn, bringing out the Oakwood Golem. Is it Oakwood Golem? Ironwood Golem. Ironwood Golem. And there's the one of the basic cards that's going to make an appearance. You would have used that, right?
Yes.
I would have used it here, somewhere here.
So
Somewhere
to
here on the
protect
left.
the divine.
Yeah, they're going to use it with the Divine Shield minions. That's good. It's getting results. And I win. If I bet against you, like I would win, right? This for that's Ultimate Infestation coming from IamTheTable's side, but that's not going to help.
Do you win against me because I bet on IamTheTable?
Yeah, I bet on zadkiel.
Yeah.
Zadkiel's board
played.
presence is really high with this kind of deck. And seeing IamTheTable's deck with this Druid, there's no complete removal. The board.
And no fewer taunts?
Yeah, fewer taunts.
The Ironwood
Ironwood Golem.
Golem.
Yeah, Ironwood Golem, and I think he has it. I'm not sure. So that was the game towards zadkiel. Zadkiel won the game, and
that was one of the faster games.
yeah, the faster
Of
game.
their match.
Yeah. And zadkiel won with this Odd Paladin. Odd Paladin is actually strong in the ladder, and it's strong even here in this tournament. Yes, and it's one of the cards. It's one of the archetypes that you have to
And it's
ban.
budget deck. I consider it budget deck.
It's budget, yes, because some of the cards are not that expensive. Right? So don't forget, guys. This tournament is the May Hearthstone tournament, May leg of the Hearthstone tournament, powered by MeSA, organized by BrenPro. Please follow our social media portals.
Facebook account for MeSA is facebook.com/mobile esports arena.
Yes.
YouTube channel is youtube.com/MeSA official, and the Twitch channel is twitch.tv. Yes, MeSA
MeSA official. Yes, and don't forget, guys. This tournament is free to enter. You are free to enter this tournament, and
It has a prize pool of 30,000
yes,
pesos.
the prize pool is 30,000 pesos. The first prize is 15,000 pesos. Second prize
It's
is 10,000
10,000
pesos. Third prize is 5,000 pesos.
No prize for fourth.
Now prize for fourth. Battle for fourth. No, for third. There's a battle for third later. And that will get 5,000 pesos. This is going to be on every third Saturday of the month or fourth, depending on the schedule. And just join. And let's promote Hearthstone. Hearthstone is one of the best games for me because you don't need a faster internet.
Yeah, you don't need a great PC setup.
You don't need a great PC setup. You only need your cell phone. You continue. This actually happened to me a lot of times before. I was playing in the PC, then it disconnected in the PC. Again, right? And the cell phone has low battery. I'm going to continue it to the iPad, right? Right? So it's very, very versatile in terms of the platforms. It's iOS, PC, and Android.
So the tagline of ours is
Yeah.
you can see it on Excel source.
Yes. So if you're following, don't forget to follow Enly and me, Excelsior PH, on our Facebook pages. And we're going to go on a short break. Short break for the next match.
And
This is
be top 4.
yeah, top four. Yeah, top four, right? And it's going to be. We're going to see the ladder, some brackets, which ones survived, and we're going to see probably zadkiel in part of the semifinals. And zadkiel and Addict are waiting for Staz and the other players in the ladder one. And we're going to go on a short break. This has been Excelsior PH, and this is, and we'll see you.